Very welcome those who listen to this meditation, whether you listen to it now or decide to listen to it later through the recordings. My name is Erik van Brink, and I'm happy to be here and to offer a guided meditation for all those who suffer from this war that's still going on in Ukraine, and more generally for all those who suffer from things they did not choose, from all this what is going on in our world. It's not a war just in one country. I think there is a lot of issues nowadays where mindfulness and compassion practice can be of value. May I just start with offering you a poem. It's from Arthur Postlewaite, and it's called Clearing, just to help us to find a way to start this meditation. Do not try to save the whole world or do anything grandiose. Instead, create a clearing in the dense forest of your life and wait there patiently until the song that is your life falls into your own cupped hands, and you recognize and greet it. Only then will you know how to give yourself to this world so worth of rescue. Allowing these words to be received and resonate. Being present to what shows, whatever it is. You may be aware of sounds. At least here in the Netherlands, around my house, there is a storm blowing currently. So you may hear some noise in the background. You may hear some sound from your own environment. Sensations from the world around, close by and far away. And there may be awareness of sensations in our inner worlds. Thoughts, feelings, physical sensations. Holding it all in the clearing, in the openness of our awareness. A clearing in our busy lives. And in our practice, we can practice being aware of what is. We can also practice the quality of our relationship to what is. Some time ago, John Kabat-Zinn was asked whether he could say in one word what mindfulness is. And he said, I can't do it in one word, but I can do it in two. It's awareness and it's relationality. Relationality. It's not just about bare awareness, being present to what is. That may be an important first step. But there is also the practice in relationality, in opening our hearts to what is. And being present with the heart quality that is needed right here, right now. And to open our hearts, to open our minds, this can always be supported by allowing relaxation in the body, which is something else than striving for relaxation. It's really allowing relaxation, and it can be helped by allowing the breath to deepen somewhat, to find a calm and relaxed rhythm, a soothing breathing rhythm. A relaxed body, the face, the area of the throat, the neck and shoulders, the chest, the belly, our limbs, hands and feet. The whole body can be involved in how we are present. No need to be in a state that we need to go somewhere or need to avoid something. All these tensions that may occur in the body when we want something or don't want something, and we resist or are hooked by desire. Simply holding this in our awareness and allowing relaxation. Even when these subtle energies arise of wanting or not wanting. And opening the heart to what shows. When we attune to ourselves and our current lives and how we are sitting here at this very moment, what would be a heartful way of relating to ourselves right now? We may just experiment. First of all, to attune to ourselves, to come close on the in-breath, to whatever we meet. And to allow kindness to flow on the out-breath. We can do it with words, with the wishes. I'm sure we're familiar with the traditional wishes of loving kindness, for feeling safe, feeling healthy, or as healthy as can be, to experience inner joy, and feel at ease and at peace. But when we attune closely, when we really come close, what is kindness really right now? What are the words that well up from your heart when you meet yourself with kindness? When you relate to yourself with kindness? Allowing the words to well up from your own heart, being the giver as well as the receiver, noticing how it is received. And the giving may be supported by an inner smile, like when we offer a gift to someone else, we usually let it be accompanied with a smile. So why not to ourselves? And the receiving may be supported by placing a hand on the region of your chest, your heart region, taking the kindness to heart, taking the wish, the word, the phrase to heart, sensing how it is received. So allowing the wishes to flow on the rhythm of the soothing breath. Effortlessly. It doesn't need work. It's allowing it to happen. And if there is little connection to words, an alternative is to use imagery, to allow images to come. To breathe in and to breathe out, the breath connecting. Always connecting. You can experiment when there is an area of suffering in your current life to imagine the suffering, this experience of suffering in front of you, as if you could look at it and sensing its qualities. It can be in any sensory domain. What does it look like? What shape? What color? What does it sound like? Smell like? Taste like? Feel like if you would touch it? What is the texture? And the quality of suffering being relieved, what would that look like, sound like, smell like, taste like, feel like? And allowing, with the in-breath, to take in some of that quality, again without effort, and giving away some of the healing quality with the out-breath. Breathing in what hurts, breathing out what heals. We can practice this with an area of suffering that we meet in ourselves, whether it's physical suffering, emotional suffering, or suffering in relationships with others. So we can practice with words. We can practice with this connecting breathing or compassionate breathing. And just experiment attuning to what you need today. Perhaps words, perhaps the mind playing with this imagery. Breathing in darkness, breathing out light. Breathing in harshness, breathing out softness. Breathing in dissonance, breathing out harmony. Breathing in a particular color, breathing out the complementary color. Breathing in sweetness, breathing out bitterness. Excuse me, breathing in bitterness, breathing out sweetness. It may be against the grain of our instinctual nature to keep out what harms and to hold on to what does us good. Here, the direction is reversed as a practice to really connect, to really get it come close. What we find difficult, to really attune to it and allowing for a healing response. The suffering being transformed in a healing energy. Breathing in the suffering, breathing out the healing. And if you feel the space, you can expand this practice to others who suffer. Without getting into a doing mode of striving, allowing the suffering to come to you, to be touched by it, and in your imagination, allowing it to be transformed in a healing quality that you breathe out. Whether the other is a dear one you're worried about, or someone you have difficulty with relating to. Allowing it to happen effortlessly. And whenever you lose it, allowing the soothing breathing rhythm to return. Allowing the body to be relaxed. And only then carry on with this practice in connecting breathing, compassionate breathing. And sometimes it may be imagery, energy. Sometimes words may be forming. These practices support each other, allowing the kindness to flow to wherever it is needed. Allowing the heart to be open, to receive and to give. Allowing ourselves to be with what is and to relate to what is. Allowing kindness to flow to those who suffer directly from the war that goes on right now. Whether you know people over there or don't know people over there. Maybe just this person that you've seen on TV or in the media. Allowing kindness to flow. Breathing in some of their suffering without having to be overwhelmed by it, having to be burdened by it, but allowing it to transform in your own heart and allow a healing response to flow in that direction. Not as a kind of magic, but really to practice this kind intention towards those who suffer. To human beings, to animals, to plants, to the world that is so worth of rescue. So appreciating yourself and each other for this practice. And with the sound of the bell, choose your moment to open your eyes and perhaps allowing the body to be moved in a way it wants to be moved.